कोरोनामुळे आलेल्या संकटात मानसिक कोंडमारा झाला असेल, मनस्थिती थोडीशी ठीक नसेल, अभ्यास विसरला गेला असेल किंवा मध्येच आठवत नसेल, काळजी करू नका. उजळणी स्वरूपात 10वी अभ्यासमालेचा लाभ घ्या आणि यशस्वी व्हा.
Hello friends, 10वी अभ्यासमाला welcome to you. Now we are going to learn about the new lesson. Lesson's name is that Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar is written by Sri R. Venkatraman. Who was Sir Sri R. Venkatraman? He was a lawyer, independence activist. He was a politician who served as a Union Minister of India, and then he became the 8th President of our India. He was passed away the 25th July 1987. It is a short introductions about the Sri R. Venkatraman. The present lesson, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar tells us about his contribution in making the Indian Constitution. Already you are going to learn there is a civics, and generally we know that our India's administration is based on Indian Constitution. And what is the role of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in making the Indian Constitution is a very important year. Here, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, now we are not going to study about the profile or the biography of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, no. We are going to study about the contribution of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in making Indian Constitution. Already we know that when we are going to learn the civics, we will get everything. Now here, by birth or in his childhood, he became the Horatius reader. He was a very brilliant person, very brilliant. He was a Horatius, that is a reader. In your exam, they will ask one questions on it. How can we say that Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was a Horatius reader? Or here, thirst for knowledge. Such an approach we'll get while studying this lesson. How can we say that he was a Horatius reader? Such the questions comes in your exam, and its answer we'll get at the beginning of our lesson. He was a Horatius reader. He bought the books by curtailing his daily needs. It's very important. Curtailing his daily needs. To reduce his daily needs and to save money and to purchase the book. Then, when he went to the New York, he purchased nearly 2,000 old books. By saving the money and with the help of this money, he purchased the 2,000 old books when he went to the New York. At the time of a second round conference also, second round table conference, such the conference was happened in London, and there also he bought the many books and to be sent to India in 32 boxes. It means that when we read the all in detail, yes, definitely he was a Horatius reader. Then here, the amendment, yes, when he went to after that he went to the USA, and in USA he saw that is the amendment. Amendment is 14th amendment of the Constitution of USA. When he said what happened there, his approach was different. He wanted to demolish that is a social discrimination, and he tried to bring out that is a equality among the people. It was the approach of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar from his childhood days. And so here, when he went to the USA, yes, the Constitution of the USA, yes, made that is a 14th Amendment, and with the help of the amendment, yes, the amendment, 14th Amendment of a Constitution of USA gave the freedom, gave freedom to that the black Americans. And in those days in USA, there was a conflict between that is black Americans and white Americans. And in those days, black Americans did not get that is the freedom. And with the help of this 14th Amendment of the Constitution of USA, they got that is the freedom. They got the rights. They got the duty, means everything they got, and they lived happily. And such the incident was there. And same in America, the black peoples were there. They were slave. Same like that, same situation in our India also. We treated to that the other people very badly, particularly the people SC, ST, or that is the depressed classes people. And same situations we will get, and then here, yes, he also thought was going towards the depressed classes in India, and then here he decided to improve their status. But how? There is a question mark. And after that here, on returning home, what happened in those days, on that the same situation, when he returned to India, yes, Baba said, means in those days in India, the Mahatma Phule's work was very important. Mahatma Phule's or Mahatma Gandhi's work was very important. They work for that the deprived classes, upliftment of that the deprived classes and the women. And such the impact on his mind, and it was a good opportunity to open the door to give the right, that is give the right to that the particular the depressed classes or that is SC or ST the people. And in those days, the influence, Baba Sahib influence came to be greatly, that is influenced by the life and works of Dr. that is Mahatma Phule, as well as Mahatma Gandhi. And after that he decided to devote all his time, all his talent for the development of the depressed classes. It's the plus point. And so, then here, he set up the institutions, or he started that is a newspaper, and with the help of this newspaper or with the help of that the institution, he wanted to give the picture of the depressed classes, SC or ST people, is all over the world. And he started the newspaper like Muk Nayak, Samta, or the Bahishkrut Bharat. Beside these, he also set up the institutions like Hitkarni Sabha or the Independence Labour Party. And with the help of this, both were the newspaper as well as the institutions became the vehicle of change. We want change. And so here they become the vehicle of change. And in those days, Mahatma Gandhi also tried to uplift that the depressed classes, and they called them as a Harijan. After that, what happened? The election was occurred there during those days. That is the election of Bombay Legislative Assembly, and in that the assembly election of the Bombay Legislative Assembly, he was elected, not selected. He was elected. He was elected to Bombay Legislative Assembly to the election under the constitutions of that Constitution of India Act 1935. Means here, yes, it was his credit, it was his talent. And so here, and after that, he got an opportunity. And in those days, the parties, in those days, the Indian National Congress Party was there. Ruled was there, and then here they decided to make Indian constitutions. But who will make that is the Indian constitution? The problem was there in those days, and that is the Prime Minister of independent India, that is our Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. And then the year, actually the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was not in a Congress. The leading party was there, that is Indian Congress. Indian National Congress was a leading party in those days. But he was not in a Congress. He was not in Congress, and but here, yes, due to his credit, due to his knowledge, more knowledge, yes, the Indian National Congress requested Baba Sahib Ambedkar to become the chairman of the drafting committee of the Constitutional Assembly. And at last he became the chairman of the drafting committee of Indian Constitution or Indian Assembly. And then the year, in those days, he read more and more the constitution of other countries, constitution of Ireland, constitution of England, constitution of other countries he read, and he pointed the good the examples or experiences, and he used such the experiences or the amendment or what it may be, others the rights, others the articles he had taken, and he used such articles in our constitution, and now our constitution become a powerful constitution. He's drawing from the example and experience of other nations. With the help of that example, he made the constitutions. It is very useful for Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. But before that, reading was very important. He gave his time to make a constitutions. Reading about the other countries' constitutions. Then the constitutions members were there. Yes, they made a committee of that drafting committee. Yes, drafting committee of that the Constitutional Assembly. And the luminaries were there. Luminaries. He was not alone. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was not alone to make an Indian constitution. With him, other luminaries were there, the famous person, great persons were there, like Allah D. Krishna Swami Iyer, K. Munshi, Yan Gopal Swami Iyengar, or that is the constitutional advisor, yes, B.N. Rao, constitutional advisor. Their contribution was also very important to make Indian constitution. Means the other luminaries. Yes, the very important year. And after that here, he had the gift of traveling, the most complicated legal concept in a language which the layman understood. Means here, he used the simple language in the constitution, in making the constitutions. And such the language, try to understand to that the common people or the layman people. It's very important here. And then in the constitutions, he mentioned there is three criterias. Our today's constitution, today's administration of India is based on the Indian constitution. And the three pillars are very important. Yes, three pillars of the states, like legislature, first pillar of the state. Second one is that executive, and the third one is that judiciary. There are the pillars of our nation, and on that the three pillars, our Indian administration was dependent on the pillars. And such the pillars are mentioned in our Indian constitutions. And then yes, he wrote everything. The significant observations of Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar or B.R. Ambedkar on the constitution. They will ask one questions on it. Write or brief note on observation of Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar on the constitution. You should prepare such questions, and this question is very important for 4 marks. While solving 4 or 3 marks, yes, while solving such the questions. And so I will read such that is a constitution. Which type of constitution is there in those days? The constitution is a fundamental document. Yes, right one. It is a fundamental document. And here it is a document which defines the position and the powers of the three, that is the organs of the state or the pillars of the state, legislature or the executive and the judiciary. Yes, the 3 pillars. Define means here he mentioned what are the powers of that executive, what are the powers of that is the judiciary, what are the powers of the legislature, or what are the positions of the legislature, functions, everything, which is mentioned in our Indian constitutions. And so here, it also defines the power of the executive and legislative, everything, against the citizen also, against the citizen. The purpose of that the constitution, what is the purpose of the constitution? Is not merely to create the organs, but to limit their authority, limitations is also he put. Limitation of each post, limitations of that is the judiciary, limitation of the that is a judiciary, or that is the executive or the legislature. Judiciary limitations. He put he had given that is the rights also. Then here he gave also that is a limitations. He put such a limitation. Why he put the limitation, limit to limit their authority? Because if no limitation was imposed upon the authority of the organs, there will be complete tyranny or the complete that is the operations. And so that's why he put such a limitation of that each authority, each power, and so it's very important here. Yes, then the year after that, in those days, the Prime Minister of India, that is our Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, yes, the choose Dr. B.R. Ambedkar as a Law Minister of Independence India. Law here, he chose that is the first law, yes, who was the first Law Minister of India? Yes, that is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Yes, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, after that here, yes, his role was there. Yes, he made that is a constitution. He tried to make the constitutions. Yes, the legal knowledge was there, everything, and due to this, he became the first, that is the law minister of our India. After that, yes, the year Dr. B.R. one statement. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was held as that is a modern Manu. They will ask one question on why we say that Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was known as or held as that is a modern Manu. The modern Manu means here the modern Manu in those days, it is a background for that modern Manu. Manusmriti is a name of that is a book which is written by the Manu. And in that the Manusmriti, Manu has written everything against the order to create a social discriminations against the women. Everything he has given, and one day he read that is a Manusmriti. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar did not like. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar did not like, and he tears all the pages, and he burnt in that is a Mahad in a Raigad Taluka. Yes, the burnt means he called, yes, or he held as that is the modern Manu, and his approach was like that. He tried to bring such a equal opportunity to that all people in India. Equality is also very important. Yes, and so here his approach was like that. He tried to improve the status of that SC, ST or depressed classes for the self-expression and self-advancement. It's very important. Expression. There was no expression in those days. There was no expression of self-advancement for them, and so that's why, with the help of this Indian constitution, they tried to give such the rights or all the facilities to that the people, to that the depressed people. They get the equal opportunity in higher education also, in public services also. Will get for the SC, ST or depressed classes. They got such opportunity. Who is created? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Why? Because the development of that the people. Yes, now here after that, yes, his approach was like that. Yes, use the constitution method to achieve the social objective. What is social objective? Yes, here he used so many things. He included so many the articles from the other countries. Why? Because he wanted to achieve the social objectives. What are the social objective? Like to bring equality. For example, that is to bring equality. And so he described in those days, if you want to change the society, yes, we try to bring this equality among the people. In those days, what happened? He described the methods. What are the methods of that is a civil disobedience? or there is the non-cooperation or satyagraha as known as a grammar of anarchy. Why the year Dr. B.R. Ambedkar said to that the method of civil disobedience or methods of non-cooperation or methods of satyagraha as a grammar of anarchy. Anarchy means that is a disorder, it was not good. In those days, before 1947 or independence, the activists, independence activists use such that is the methods of civil disobedience or the methods of non-cooperation or satyagraha to achieve the social objective, and at last we get the freedom. But nowadays, today's people, without the permission of the society, without the permission of the public, they made such the public agitations for his own for his own benefit, selfish attitude or that is own benefit. And so that's why, here Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the methods of civil disobedience, method of non-cooperation and the method of that satyagraha is known as, that is a grammar of anarchy. Due to the misdirection or volatile, such a agitation invariably result in the loss of, and the result was that loss of the lives and the loss of the public property. Today's why? Because of a selfish attitude mingled in that the today's method of civil disobedience, method of non-cooperation and method of satyagraha. And so that's why he called it as a grammar of anarchy. After that year, in those days, the social divisions are there. Influence of the higher people over the lower people, in those superiority, inferiority in those days. And due to this, they become depressed. And now here, in those days, the Gautam Buddha also give his opinion about the caste division. According to him, there are two valid divisions. Which are they? The first division is that, according to Gautam Buddha, those who are noble and wholesome, it is the first division, according to him. Those who are noble or that is wholesome, it is the first group. And second group or second division is that those who are ignoble and unwholesome, it is a second group. According to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Not but the here today's or in those days or in that the period we see the colors or that is a creed or with the help of this we make that is the divisions. We create the groups, different types of the group. And so, but according to him, there are the two divisions. After that, one that is the Tamil poetess, the Avai. Tamil poetess, that is Avai. According to him, there are the two castes in the world. According to her or Tamil poetess Avai, there are the two castes in the world. The first caste is a charitable and second caste is a miser. The first caste is means charitable means what? One who give and there are the superior. One who give to the others. Charitable means one who gives to the others. This group is known as a superior group. And what about the miser? One who do not give to the others. One who do not give to the others. It is known as, that is an inferior group. Means according to the Tamil poetess or there is a two castes in the world. One is a charitable and second one is that is a miser. Then the year after that, in those period, the Mahatma Gandhi stressed on duties. What are the duties? He introduced to that the duties. Or what are the and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar stressed on that rights. What are the rights of that the people, all people? Or what are the duties? Mahatma Gandhi also tells or told that what are the duties of that the higher class or lower class, all peoples, how to treat to them. Everything duties he stressed. Mahatma Gandhi stressed the duties and the B.R. Ambedkar stressed on the rights here. In December 1956, what happened? Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar passed away. In December 1956, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was passed away, and in those days, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru described about Dr. B.R. Ambedkar as a symbol of revolt in the Lok Sabha. And then he became the prominent champion of the oppressed and the depressed in our India. It is a outline about our the lesson Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Already you know that our India is based on that is our the Indian Constitution, and his role was his and other luminaries like N. Munshi or others, Gopal Swamis, Iyengar, all who said that, and with the help of them, yes, he or they are created such a the constitutions of India, and this lesson is a very the important here. And now here we concentrate on that the 2-mark questions or the means this lesson is allotted for in this year. There is no blueprint, and so we will try to write 2-mark questions or the RCs or the others. 2-mark questions like that we'll discuss little bit. The question number first: Ambedkar had a great thirst for books when he was a student. Explain. Or they will ask another questions: how can we say that he was a voracious reader? And already we discussed about that curtailing his daily needs, and he bought the so many books. He went to that the New York. Yes, he bought the that is a 2,000 old books, and then he went to that the conference, that is a second round table conference. There also he purchased everything. We know that. Question number 2: how did the 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution and Mahatma Phule's influence Ambedkar? Yes, here there are 2 questions in it. The 14th Amendment of the USA gave the freedom to the black people, and the role of the Mahatma Phule influence means in those days he worked for that the depressed classes, and such an influence or that is a Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, and so that's why. Question number 3: what are the Dr. Ambedkar's idea or perception of the 3 pillars of the states? There are 3 pillars of states, like legislature, second that is executive, and that is our judiciary. There are 3 pillars of our state. Question number 4: what made Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar describe the methods of civil disobedience or non-cooperation or that is satyagraha as a grammar of anarchy? Yes, what made means here in those days, yes, the situations means here while using such the tools against that is aligned power, against that is foreigners, and then here we get the freedom. But nowadays they use such this method of civil disobedience or method of non-cooperation or method of the satyagraha for his own benefit, for his own benefit or for his own sake. And so that's why here, yes, according to him, yes, all these methods become a grammar of anarchy. And now here we concentrate on that is a 3-mark questions. What are the significant observation of Dr. Ambedkar on that constitution? You can prepare like that all significant which is given here. The means that is a Indian Constitution is a fundamental document, or it is already I read fundamental declaration. It is a document which defines the position, power of the 3 powers, everything. You can prepare like that and write the questions answer. Next year, how did the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and Mahatma Gandhi try to wipe out the caste discrimination from India? Is the role of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar stress on that that is the rights, and Mahatma Gandhi also stress on that the duties. You can write there in detail. Now we concentrate on that is the RC reference to context. The reference RC number 1. He had an insatiable thirst for books. I will put one example, so that I will take here. It is impossible to take all the RCs, but you read in detail, line by line. They will ask to line by on that the line, each line, and so that's why you must read the entire lesson from first line to end line. And so I will take one example. He had an insatiable thirst for books. On that statement, there are 3 questions. Question number 1: who is he? Question number 2: how can say that he had an insatiable thirst for books? Number C: what does the insatiable mean? Now the question A: who is he? Yes, he means that is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Question B: how can you say that he had insatiable thirst for books? Already we know that. Yes, he had means he curtailing his daily needs, and he bought so many books, purchased so many books. Yes, when he went to the New York, Yes, there also when he went to that London for that second table round conference, there also, yes, everything. It is a little bit means I will put only one example of that the RC. You read the from that first line to last line. It's necessary to read, and this there is a lecture or there is a yes knowledge you can use for your examination. And thank you very much.
सबस्क्राईब करा तरुण भारत न्यूज चॅनलला आणि ताज्या घडामोडी सर्वात आधी जाणून घेण्यासाठी बेल आयकॉनवर क्लिक करा.